John Paul Wright. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan, and not too long ago, I found out that people thought Amber Heard was an avid reader. Now, some people who even support Johnny said, yeah, she is. But how do you know? That's what we're going to talk about. We're also going to talk about how you get 3 videos out of contemplating whether Amber Heard is an avid reader or not. And the first reason I could get more content out of this is because we're going to think under the surface. A lot of people look at it surface level. Okay, some actors saw her, she posted pictures, it must be true. Which is not the way to tell if someone's an avid reader or not. So when I show you guys this Twitter post she put up this week, maybe 2 days ago or something, let's really think about it. Let's think about how you take pictures, how your friends take pictures, how your relatives take pictures, when they take pictures, and what they post on social media. Now, I'm fully aware some pictures are impulsive, some are random, and people, tweet and post about whatever. But in this case, there's a pattern and there's a history, and she wants you to think she's an avid reader, so that leads me to believe that I could think a little bit harder about this and make a point. So let's take a look at some tweets real quick, and then I will get into my theory on what I think about this. So, here you see it, caught in the act again. Okay, well, maybe that's sarcasm, maybe it's a joke, but I'm going to take that at face value, okay? So A, either somebody caught her in the act and decided to take a picture of her and they both decided to post it on Twitter, or B, she took it herself because she wants people to think that she's an avid reader. But I'll get back to that, hold that thought, because we're going to get into detail on that. Then next we have this guy here, who loves Amber, always the bookworm, a day well spent in the company of a book. Well, how the F-U-C-K do you know Amber's actually reading that book, or that she actually read any of the books she read beforehand? You don't. You'd have to ask her about it. You'd have to hear her talk about it, not write about it, because people can have other people write things for them, but you can't really know. This person here, I love you, I love you, I love you. Well, this person actually replies quite a few times, and what you'll see is she had 30 comments last tweet and about 27 now, with multiple people posting over and over again. That is, doubling up and tripling up. Have a nice Sunday. It's not as nice when I'm seeing stuff like this. And it's not Sunday, but I guess she posted that Sunday. Here you go. Nanda, 2 comments. This person here, Larry, and Thazes, if I'm saying that right, posted multiple times on the same thread, and they've all got like 2 and 3 hearts from each other giving each other hearts. There it is again, same 3, and we saw Medusa just 2 days ago or something on another thread, 3 times over. She's got the same 6 or 7 people following her and complimenting. That's why I do think they are real people at least. I've never said this on this channel, but I'm a pretty big fan of Sam Harris because what he does, whether you like his politics and his ideas or not, is he thinks things out and maps them onto reality and how things would actually be when you look at a picture, you read a book, you even see a movie or something. Is it real? Is it just fake? Is it made up? Does it make good points? And he thinks things out. So I want to tap into Sam a little bit here and think about Amber Heard on that lawn chair holding a book. Does that seem natural to you? If this was you and she's your friend, your relative, or something like that, what do? Let's picture the situation. She's reading the book, you come by with your cell phone, you take the picture. Why? Did you know she was reading it? Were you already there at the house with her? If you were there with her at the house, then you probably wouldn't be taking her by surprise or catching her in the act. You'd probably know she was outside reading a book. You might not know, maybe you were doing something, she was doing something, but I would say the odds are if you're already there with her, you would know she's reading a book, therefore you probably wouldn't have to catch her in the act. Is it impulsive? Did someone be like, this would be a good tweet, Amber reading a book, that's great. Out of all the things she could do and tweet about, she's got her horses, she's got fancy Louis Vuitton or whatever else she buys as far as like handbags and shit. She could tweet out like a lot of rap stars and stuff do. She could take a picture of her car, her friends, a smile. It's a book. It's not any of that. So I think it's pre-planned. I do not think it's impulsive for those reasons. And when you think about the fact that she wants people to think good things about her, she wants the image of an avid reader, that just makes all the more sense that she would post this thing up on Twitter. And why? Why does she keep on about it? If you're really good at something, if you love something, if you are really into something, you usually don't brag about it. So I make videos here. I've got over 1,700. You guys don't know a lot of what I really love, that I'm really into, that I'm really passionate about. But if I wanted you guys or the internet to think I was into something, to think I was good at something, I'd probably flash it around. I'd brag it around. I'd say something at the end of a video or whatnot. And by the way, I'm into this, guys. I love it. I'm pretty good at it. Maybe a snapshot of me with some friends, doing the activity or whatever. But if you really love something and you're passionate about it, usually you don't want to share that. Now, that's my opinion. That's just me. But I know I've got a lot of things in my life that I keep private because those are the things I love. Those are the things I enjoy. Now, some of those things you share, but not all of them. You can't share everything. You can't share your whole life. Then nothing's special anymore. Then you're always thinking about, well, I'm reading this book. Should I take a picture of it and post it on Twitter? Oh, I'm reading this book. Should I let this person over here see me reading the book? Oh, I'm reading this book. What should I do with it? That interrupts your passion. It interrupts the activity you're doing. So if you think about things on a deeper level, you can come to the conclusion that probably Amber Heard is not an avid reader. I will say this. If she meets somebody, she met Richard Dawkins, I can't imagine why that he would meet up with her. But anyway, she probably read his book, or maybe two of his books, when she met him, so she didn't look completely stupid. It was like an hour dialogue, interview type thing. I couldn't sit through more than 2 minutes, like I can't. Disclaimer, I know our opponents can say, hey, hacker, you gotta listen to what she says, but I can't. I can't look at her for more than 2 minutes, so I will give her that if she is actually meeting the person face to face, she'll probably read most of their book, and she might read like trashy romance, easy reading stuff, but honestly, that doesn't really count so much. I mean, reading's great, but you really want to read, science, history, biology. You want to read things that make you better, make you smarter. If you just read like fiction and like books that are going to be movies and TV shows of roles you want, that's not really being an avid reader in the same way as somebody who's doing it for educational purposes and for somebody who's actually improving themselves on it. It's like kind of an avid reader, or it's like a reader for fun kind of thing. Anyway, that's my take. You guys, let me know what you think down below. I'm not giving up on this because it kind of irritates me. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. Now, I want to say a few words about the channel. I'll probably ask you to subscribe again. I do it at the end a lot. Okay, here it is. Quick shout outs to Carla Ellis, Lotus Flower, Cindy Bryden. I'm going to get to a shout out video really soon. I got an opportunity this weekend. Also, I got a GoFundMe going, saving up for a new PC. If you don't like GoFundMe, PayPal works too. Links in the description. Not the most important thing in history, but if you want to support the channel and you got the means to, it's appreciated. On $400 right now, so can't thank you guys enough who donated. And if you're not subscribed here, consider it. See, I told you I'd say that again. Okay, if you're not subscribed, consider it. If you don't consider it, and you don't subscribe, I guess I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.